I'm Sean Spencer.
Back.
We are back.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta go out and hold up.
Come on. The lion. The lion. New man, so fine. Kirk Cousins.
All right. I am Janae Strother.
I am Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football. What's good, everybody?
Let's go.
You already know what time it is. Get on up in here. You already know. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Sean,
Shimon.
we made it.
Yeah,
Another week of football, baby.
Always good to see your face and
Always.
that beautiful baby.
Thank
What's
you, man.
going
As you
on?
know, life as I know it has changed. So I have this little piece of human hanging off of me for the show. As her lovely mother has stuck it out all day, and I'm here to take my duty as well. So show and kid duty. You already know what time it is.
Yeah, buddy.
Get on up in here, ladies and gentlemen. We got a hell of a show for y'all today.
Come on with it. Come on with it.
We're excited to be with y'all. We know the game is just about started. We know if you could just tune in with us for a little bit, man, we got a heck of a show for you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of things happened yesterday. Yes, I made it back safely from the great state of Michigan.
Yay!
And they weren't so hard on me after whooping it. What up, Sid?
Oh, I know you definitely had a heck of a time while out of town. Yeah. I can't wait to hear about that on the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you absolutely know what's going on with that. And hey, what an experience. Loved it. Absolutely can't wait to go back. So, yeah. But I'm tired. I just got off the road, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to sip on some water.
I know you are beat, man. But you know what? We got to get into this thing. Are you ready?
Let's do this thing. Let's do it. You know I'm ready.
You already know what time it is. I am Janae Strother.
I'm Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football.
Yay!
You know what time it is. The greatest show in Northern Virginia, man. If you the greatest network in Northern Virginia. If you have not heard about the Let's Talk Football brand, get on up in here because you're going to learn some things. You're going to kick some knowledge with some great people. But I'm so glad to be on the show with you, Sean. One more time, baby.
I'm going to tell you, man, I put the pedal to the metal to get back here right at 6:30. Got stuff set up so we could go.
Let's go.
Yo, this is what it's all about, baby. This is why we're here.
Let's do it, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we know why you're here. You're here to talk football, so we're going to bring that to you. And nothing like coming to you on Monday evening with Overreaction Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of games, a lot of things we can overreact about. But look, Janae, this is why they're here. They know I might not be wearing it, but I'm still repping it. All right? It was rough. Washington took the L. Ladies and gentlemen, I was able to go out there with Catherine. Oh, get out of here. I was able to go out there with Catherine to Detroit. Absolutely amazing affair. Great weekend. Saw a high school game, college game at the big house, then went to Ford Field. What an experience it was. Was not able to pull out W. Let's dive into it because it was a tale of two halves, Janae. I'm going to tell you something. I was excited going into the game. And in that first half, 22 unanswered points. It was ugly, Janae.
What were you thinking, Sean, at that moment at halftime? What were you thinking 22-0?
Look,
halftime. I think y'all scored right before the halftime.
Oh, no. After the half, we scored. Yeah, we went out with the goose egg.
So what were you thinking in your mind to the team to that team?
Look,
wow.
First and foremost, let me send a shout out to all these Lions fans because we represented. We were deep in Washington was deep in Detroit, but these Lions fans made sure they sought all of us out to find us after every touchdown. So every time they scored, the Lions fans would look, oh, there you are, Commander.
They were ready. They
what
were
happened
for you. They've been ready for you.
Look, man, look. And it's funny, though, because Washington Football Weekly on Wednesday, Will and myself talked about it. We said we have to contain DeAndre Swift. We have to contain Amon-Ra St. Brown. We have to contain Hawkinson. We did none of the above. None of it.
I felt like Brown had the ball. St. Brown had the ball the whole game.
Yeah, he was balling out. He was balling out.
Awesome. It was absolutely freaking awesome. I was like, I wonder how Sean is doing. Just the fact that you and Kat were in that audience, witnessing what was going down, it was like, wow. Kat is there when Detroit is actually dominating a game. And Sean is that's his team that they're witnessing. Oh,
there she is.
Kat, you go, girl. You go, girl. I know you hype about that.
We're number one. That's all I have to say. We're number one.
Kat got the bragging rights in the house, Sean. Kat's got the bragging rights in the building.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, Kate, you're absolutely right. Aiden Hutchinson went off, man. They gave, 3 sacks in that game? Like, 3 sacks, 2 for loss. Like, this man is genuinely, this is the reason why he was the number 2 pick in the draft. This guy has changed that defense. That first half was ugly, man. We couldn't get anything going. But let me tell you something about these Detroit fans, Janae. Okay, because they in the second half, the minute we start coming back and scoring, this place was loud before, and then you can hear a pin drop.
Oh, they were quiet.
They was real quiet. Look, I had a guy next to me say, "We're used to this. We're ready. Just go ahead and beat us. Take us out of our misery." I was like, "Bro, we still down." And I was like, "Oh, okay, we're coming back. We're coming back." But in typical Washington form,
it was beautiful. You couldn't pull it off.
We go for 2, stupid move. We miss an extra point, stupid move. The play calling is crap. Like the players are calling out the coach. Look, the Lions put up 30-some odd points. They look legit. We didn't look like good at all. And then it makes you go back to the first game, like maybe Jacksonville is the crappy team. And we just I don't even know what to say, man. I don't know what to say today.
John, I mean, I know you went home with Kat feeling like she was on cloud 9, man.
Look, I was one of 7. We were 7 of us that went and sat in the game. They were all Lions fans.
Oh, Kat didn't even wear a jersey for you?
Oh no. Oh, it was all Lions. Everything.
Oh man, that's what I'm talking about, Kat. That's what I'm talking about. Man, Sean, I'm sorry. I mean, so what are you guys gonna have to do to get going? Like what did you see in that game to expose Washington?
We have no secondary. All this talk off season that we were something that we could guard somebody, no. And shout out to my guy Will. This is one of the things we said is that our offense, we saw. Look, 3 touchdowns. Wentz got it done. McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, 2 touchdowns. They can get it done, but we can't stop a nosebleed. Like we couldn't hit anybody. St. Brown just ran around our defense. I remember one play, Swift caught the ball, fell down, gets back up, and
catch a touchdown.
I'm gonna tell you that it was rough.
That was sad.
That was sad. Can we move on from this? I don't want to do. Actually, no. Because, ladies and gentlemen, on Let's Talk Football, you know that I am a man that comes on here and I am proud, and I will sit here and let people know what happened. There is a video that is going around, going viral after one of the touchdowns. Janae, just take a look. Just rough.
Is that how you felt? How you felt?
That was me. That was
you?
That was me. I had just gotten up and said something, and then they scored, and I was just like,
oh, that's good evidence. That is good evidence. I got to keep that in my shrine. Oh, my God. I'm sorry.
I will send you that one. Yo.
Like you were talking about a team last week. So bad. So bad.
Yeah.
But you feel how I feel last week, huh? Can't talk too soon, Sean, huh?
Look, shout out other teams in the division. You know, hey, look, we gonna shout y'all out because y'all had a close one. Yo, let's go back to overreaction because there is another team in our division that is leading the division right now at 2-0. What the heck?
Them G-men, huh?
What? And
them
you know
G-men, huh?
my brother from New York hit me up talking about, oh, the G-men. Oh, look at us. We undefeated. I was like, look, you played Baker.
I got a lot of calls from the fans, man. They are hype about their 2-0 season that they haven't had in a long time. Man, they are riding the wave, and I'm happy for them. But Sean, what does it say for them? What does it say that the Giants won 2 games in a row? And I mean, hey, they're not slouch teams.
Right. But look, Carolina, we still are figuring out the whole Baker Mayfield experiment. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sometimes he looks really good. Sometimes he looks so. We know that the coach for the Carolina, Matt Rule, is on the hot seat. They're already talking about getting rid of him.
You're on the hot seat.
Oh, yeah, right. So I don't know what to tell you. Like, I guess you can say, I mean, with Saquon Barkley, that's going to change the game. But if you watch that game, and shout out to my guy Mark that was sitting with us, he had NFL Red Zone, and he's a Giants fan. So he had the Giants. He had 2 phones, and he's just sitting here watching. I'm sitting here looking at him, looking at the game. And but, I mean, you have Saquon. Yeah, you know that. You have some defensive parts. Yeah, you know that. But you also still have Daniel Jones. And as long as you have Daniel Jones, it'll fall apart one day.
Come on, Sean. Give them some credit, man. They
can't do it. Baby. I'm bitter. I'm not giving anybody in the East credit.
Are you just a natural born hater? You're natural born. They beat the Titans.
Yeah.
I mean, let it be. It was a close game, but man, they won.
Still, yeah.
And exactly. They beat Carolina. They actually played a good game. I mean, I'm not willing to say that they're going to be top tier, but hey, that's a hell of a great start for the Giants.
Oh, absolutely. Look, let's see if they could sustain it. Like I said, Saquon is my guy. So he's gonna go, he's gonna ball, and if he's healthy, watch out. You know what I mean? And he can get that team moving. But I'm not gonna Daniel Jones is still gonna be Daniel Jones.
The defense ain't bad either, though. The defense ain't bad.
And that's what I think is gonna surprise a lot of people this year is how well that defense is playing. But again, yes, that Tennessee game, we saw that one. Are you sold on Carolina though?
I'm not sold. We had to see what Baker Mayfield would be able to do, and clearly we ain't been able to get much production off of it. So it's only 2 games. Yeah. I just, like you said, it's Overreaction Monday. I need all the Giants fans to simmer down.
Thank you.
2 damn games, just 2. Right. Let's see what you do for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Look, but speaking of Overreaction Monday, the team that we ended up beating a week ago just wiped the floor with the Colts, 24-0. The Jacksonville Jaguars got the W. Janae, did the Colts bottom out? What is happening right now?
I have no idea what that was. I mean, they even shut down the running game, Sean. And we already know Jonathan Taylor is a monster. They shut down the running game.
Yeah.
They completely took out Matt Ryan. I mean, they really got exposed. And I'm actually willing to say if they can contend, the thing is they played with y'all. They look damn good.
Right.
I mean, they look damn good playing against y'all last week. Now they taking out the next team. I mean, I don't think this is the same Jacksonville Jaguars that we saw from before at all.
No. Oh no. They're motivated, and you know they got ETN back, so that's a 2-headed monster in the backfield. Trevor Lawrence looks like he's coming into his own. But look.
And Robinson, man. Robinson.
That's the thing, man. Jaguars got talent. They got talent. You know what I mean? And look, I don't know if this was the best sample size in week 1, because as we saw in week 2, we got torched again. But Lawrence throwing 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, after having all those interceptions a year ago, did not get sacked yesterday. Robinson over 60 yards. ETN got the ball on the ground. You got the pass game with Christian Kirk and Evan Ingram and Marvin Jones. Like, he's spreading the ball around. Everybody's getting touches. That offense looks legit.
They actually really do.
But hold up now. We got to talk about that defense, though. That defense with 5 sacks on them, 5 tackles for loss, 11 passes deflected, and 11 QB hits. What?
Man, you sleep on them if you want to, man.
Right?
I'm like, hey, these games are close. They're not the same team, and I'm ready. I'm ready to see what they can actually do. The team is young. They're healthy. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if they was able to get 5-6 games this year at all.
Yeah. I mean, shoot, might even pop up a couple more if they can continue this and not have any injuries. But right now, we know the Colts have tied the first game and lost the second game. So the Colts are already dropping in that AFC South division. So I don't know what's going to go on.
I'm telling you, man.
Yo, Jacksonville's moving up, and the Colts are dropping. Like you talked about, Matty, look, 3 interceptions, sacked 5 times. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say. Like,
I'm telling you, I'm shocked, but they doing their thing.
Yeah. Hey, Colts fans. Maybe it wasn't Carson Wentz. Maybe he wasn't the problem. Whoops.
Maybe
I touched nerve.
Problem.
Yeah. It's Haterade Monday, baby.
Your problem. Now he's your problem.
Right. And we saw what. Not going there. Look. Janae. Oh, look. I'm telling you. You already know, ladies and gentlemen, for y'all here, it's Overreaction Monday. We're overreacting to some things. And I don't know, this game, the game that happened last night, the Sunday night game. I don't know if this is your reaction or not, but Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers still seem to own the Bears. They got the win. They kind of look good at certain points. That running game was legit, 27-10.
Hey, I was getting ready to say there was another Aaron that won that game.
Thank you. That running back. Come on now.
Man, that was actually a really good game. I mean, but like you said, it's Overreaction Monday. Are we willing to say that it's changed up just that fast? I mean, I can honestly say if they run that scheme, Sean, it could be something to speak about, man, because that running back right there, man, he shows life. And if him and Dylan can do that double package, man, it could be a dominating thing, and it could take the pressure off of Rodgers to do everything.
Yeah. They had almost 200 yards between them, with Jones leading the way with 132 yards in the TD. The Bears could not stop the run.
No, at all.
You know what I mean? I mean, look, hey, shout out to you guys to Chicago, because y'all were putting Aaron Rodgers on his back. I mean, he was getting hit a couple times and looking up like what's going on? Look at his Nicolas Cage looking self. You know what I mean? But as soon as he went down, what did they do? They turned around, they handed it to Jones. When Jones got tired, they handed it to Dylan, like you said.
Yep.
That two-headed monster.
Absolutely. It was like, which way do you want us to go? And that could work.
Yeah.
That could work with the situation right now. And then you got Cobb getting it in. You know what I'm saying? The team was playing together. And I feel like if they could use this system with using Jones and using Dylan back and forth, I think they can absolutely make it work. I think they will absolutely be Green Bay that we know them to be.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, he's distributing the ball to multiple receivers. And like you said, the running game might overshadow everything else that's going on. You know what I'm saying? With the lack of these receivers and everything. So, I mean, that's always a good thing to hear. But I think that begs the question, was week 1 for the Bears just a fluke?
Man. Was it just a fluke? I don't think it was just a fluke. I just did not see with them play as the intensity they played week 1. Yeah. But I do think that they could get it going. I also think, you know what I'm saying, with Fields' first year, it's just coming together. But Green Bay just played a lights out game. I mean,
yeah, they did.
Green Bay is going to be one of those teams. Now, I feel like they could be in it if they played somebody of their caliber. You know what I'm saying? They're coming into it. I don't think that they're going to be top tier, but I think that Chicago should still feel like it can happen. It can happen. You know, get up there. It's step by step. I mean, but I don't know if they're going to be top tier. That's all I got to say.
Well, right. Look, we know, Justin Fields, he's trying to work it out. Shout out to David Montgomery, who went off in this game for over 120 yards. He was doing great in the first quarter, and they kind of took him out for a good part of the game, and then he came back in the second half and started doing well. But we're gonna have to give him some time. We're gonna have to give him some time to see what they can do and if they can keep this thing up. But I want to go back to one play in the game. It was 24-10. The Bears went for it on fourth down at the goal line. Janae, did he get in? They said no, but the replay, you couldn't tell.
I don't know. I don't think he got in. I don't think he got in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like the elbow was a little down. I don't know.
Yeah.
I felt like the elbow was a little down. Once they did a super replay. Now, if you were just looking, I think that you would have thought it was in, because I definitely thought it was in at the beginning. But once they slowed it down, I'm gonna give it to him. I'm gonna say it was out.
Yeah. So, I mean, look, the game actually, the score was a lot farther apart than it actually appeared. Than most of the game had it as. So, shout out to the Bears for looking like they were going to do something in this game, but at the end of the day, we know what the Packers. We know how Aaron Rodgers is. You know about the belt. We own you, the whole nine.
Discount double check, baby.
Right.
The discount double check. Don't sleep on the discount double check, baby.
Look, he's still that man. 38 and all. He's still that man.
He's that bad man. He's that bad man.
Absolutely. Yo, one other game, and the Overreaction Monday we have to talk about. Russell Wilson and the Broncos still, they don't look like this team. They only scored 16 against the Texans. Janae.
I don't know, man. I don't know if the system. Maybe they need a few games, Sean. Remember, it's a new system.
Right.
It's a new gelling system. But I would have thought with Sutton and Judy, you'd be able to make something shake by now, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But it's in Russ we trust. So we got to continue to trust them. It's only 2 games. I think we got to give it 5 games to really see. But I mean, they're just starting to get their wings under them. So I think it could work. Could work.
Yeah,
but
everybody.
It's not looking great.
No. And look, maybe everybody expected Russ to cook like he did the last couple years, early in the year, breaking records and doing all this great stuff. But you got to give this man time to adjust to the new team.
Yes.
Point blank. Like, that's what it is.
It's not going to be an automatic, boom thing is going to happen. I think it's going to take some time. But I'm actually excited because he does have 2 dynamic wide receivers that I think once they get to gelling, it'll be hard to keep up with them. They just got to get it. They got to make it gel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I mean, in due time. Now on the flip side, the Texans tied against the Colts in week 1, and they hold the Russell Wilson to 16 points. Are the Texans showing up this year?
Oh, here we go. Overreaction Monday, man.
Let's go.
Too excited about the Texans. I do not think because they beat Russell Wilson. I mean, we weren't even expecting the Seahawks to be able to do anything. I don't think that, what I'm saying, we can dub them yet. I don't think so. So I think the Texans got to hold out, got a great win, got a good win. But I don't think it's nothing to write home about and say you're about to go to the Super Bowl for that.
Right.
That's not overreact, man. Overreaction Monday.
Hey, that's what the segment is, ladies and gentlemen, is Overreaction Monday. We had to hit you with a couple of these games to let you know where we stood and what we were thinking. Because, there's a lot to overreact about, especially my game, which I'm still struggling with. It. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going to quickly move on. But real quick, I want you to check out my guy, Mr. Sidney Swinton, Squid Rips Cards. Got a card thing going on. We'll be right back. Yeah, buddy.
I love it, Sidney. That's what's up, man. That don't rock.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no doubt about it. Yo, check my guy out. He's on TikTok. Squid rips cards, does his thing. But I got to shout out his wife, Ash Swinton, one of the ladies from, Let's Talk Football Ladies Takeover, made that clip, made that whole thing for him, all her own.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that video was lit.
Right?
That video
you know what
was
I mean?
lit.
I'm sitting here in the background getting it in. You know what I mean?
I like that, man. I was jamming over here.
Right?
Okay.
Let's go.
Love it.
Yo, so definitely check my guy out. Definitely check my guy out. But we got to move on to a segment aptly known as Fantastic Finishes. And I think there was one finish that was fantastic for some, not for others. Go ahead, talk about your boys. Talk about your boys. Oh.
And if you didn't get to watch, ladies and gentlemen, there was a team that pulled it off beautifully. Quinn was able to watch it, and my daughter was able to witness her very first Cowboys win. So if you didn't get to witness it, the Cowboys were able to squeak off with a beautiful kick by Maher into the field. And actually, Sean, man, at the very end of the game, I thought we missed.
Yeah.
I thought the way they had the ball going, I thought we missed, but by the grace of God, he was able to get it in between those two beautiful poles, and we won the game, Sean. I'm very happy that Cooper Rush was able to rush us to get our first win, baby.
Oh, my goodness.
Shut these haters up. I mean, I'm in a chat with all of my Let's Talk Football family, and I made the audacity statement to say that my boys were still going to go all the way, in spite of what's happening right now. And they called me delusional. But I think my team's still going to be number one in the division, Sean. I'm sorry.
No, get out of here. Ain't nobody want to hear that. Yo, shout out to Cooper Rush. Got it done again. I can't even talk about this.
Great backup quarterback to do your job and just continue to get these W's.
Yeah, he came in and amid all the pressure, playing the AFC champions from a year ago.
Yes.
Hey, he did what he needed to do. 19 of 31, 235 and a touchdown. Like, those are respectable numbers. I can respect that.
We can take it. I like how they were aggressive at the end of the game, going forward and just getting it done at the end to win. And I think that's all you could ask for right now when your quarterback is out, your wide receivers are out. You know what I'm saying? Your team is depleting and you're still pushing through. So I'm excited. I am excited, and I'm telling you now, ladies and gentlemen, boy, we got the end of the show.
Yeah, we got the end of the show.
I'll just wait.
Save that. But look, let's be very honest. The real big story of this ball game was that defense.
Number 11, baby.
I hate it.
11 from heaven. It just reminds you of, man, just a couple years ago, maybe 3 years ago, when Washington was just looking so lights out and hungry on the defensive side of the ball. My team looks like that team, Sean, just hungry. And that boy Micah Parsons just gets nastier and nastier. So I need everybody to watch out because we're witnessing greatness right now. And we're never going to get rid of him. So he's going to die a Dallas Cowboy.
Wait. He going to die what? A Washington?
No, a Cowboy. You know what I mean. Hey, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited because that defense look nice.
Look, that's what I will say. Record it, clip it, do whatever you need to do. That man is a grown damn man. You heard it here first. From a Washington fan with the jersey on, I am shaking in my boots for week 4 against Micah Parsons because he's legit. He is absolutely the truth.
Every single play, Sean.
Yeah.
Just in it, quarterback is scared because he know if you give him just a little bit of time, he's getting to you.
Absolutely.
He is getting to you, man. I'm telling you. And the team is looking good, better and better. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this defense can do. And Cooper Rush is not going to have to do much if our defense can just hold it down.
Yep, absolutely. And that's the key to y'all squad. Your defense holds it down and your running game gets the job done. Pollard and Zeke both had about over 40 yards rushing.
They was able to keep it churning. They was definitely able to keep it churning. And and that's what you need to see. That's what you need to see, that consistency from Ezekiel Elliott where he can get you 10 yards here, 5 yards here, 6 yards here. As long as you can get in production, I think that we can do it. And Pollard getting them big yards, when it counts. We can do this thing. And I think that Cooper Rush got a really good connection with Noah Brown, man.
I saw that.
It is it's like lights out. And they play together on the practice squad. So this is the time, I feel like we're gonna be all right, Sean. After that game, I feel like we're gonna be all right. There ain't no need for me to worry about the small things I can't control. My team's gonna be all right against my division. You know what I'm saying?
Is this Overreaction Monday, ladies and gentlemen? Are we still in that segment?
It is Overreaction Monday.
But look, real quick, to flip it to the other side, all off season, since last year in the Super Bowl, all they were talking about is Joe Burrow needs an offensive line. Joe Burrow, they gave up 6 sacks this game. What's going on in Cincinnati?
He's heading right back to where he was last year. And remember, last year he was the most sacked quarterback in the league. It's going to happen again. And it's going to be sad because the thing is, they can really do something if they get him a line.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to my baby Cat Hughes. The word of the day is retrograde. From the word retrogrades, meaning you're going back, basically rescinding, going backwards. And that's what's happening right now. It seems like that the Bengals are just, last year, maybe it was a fluke.
As hot as they were so hot last year.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy to see that they didn't make any off-season moves to get their line back on par. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Right. It's your boy came back home though. Lyle, how'd that feel?
Mind your business. It didn't look good. It damn sure didn't look good. It damn sure didn't look good. But Sean, I'm riding on a high for my win. Don't talk about other things right now. Don't talk about other things right now.
But hey, Dallas got the W. Moving forward, that's definitely something they needed. And the more wins that you can get with Dak being out, I think that's going to help to sustain your season. It didn't look good a week ago, but this week changed it around. So I like to see that.
Thank you, baby. I like that. I like the credit you're giving us, man.
I'm a little tired. Hey, Quinn, baby, I know you're sad. We lost. It's okay. You don't have to cry, Quinn. Washington will be back. All right?
She's going to be able to laugh during the show, but clearly she's a little upset with Uncle Sean.
Oh, Quinn, you know I love you, girl. Yo. Absolutely.
All right. Somebody's tired. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, we are good. Hey, we know what's going on. Quinn is trying to get her piece in right now. She's trying to say her thing. Quinn, what did you think about the game? Come on now.
I know. Come on, sleepy girl. Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, you have to steal the show?
Oh, you princess.
Oh, Mama! Okay.
Precious.
Put on Uncle Sean and that too.
I feel the pain, Quinn. I feel your pain. All right, I do.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The soft touch, man. The soft touch. I'm sorry, Sean.
I might need to clip that because I might need to be using that this year. The tears are real. The struggle is real, ladies and gentlemen.
The real struggle.
Oh, my goodness. Yo. But, hey, I think one of the games of the day, Miami, Baltimore.
Oh, my gosh.
28-7?
Miami scoring 28 points in the fourth quarter. How crazy is that?
Right? Getting it done. Hey, all those Tua haters, where you at? I need to see you.
Man,
he showed up.
I'm like, what in the world? I don't even understand how that could even happen. 28 points. What does that speak for the Ravens defense? What does that say for the Ravens defense?
And that really makes you question what's going on, because now they had a couple injuries. I believe Peters was out. I think Humphreys might have been out. But still, you had them 28-7 at one point. 35-14 at one point. They didn't do it in the first half. All of a sudden, you let Tyreek and Waddle and all those boys come back on you. Come on, Baltimore, where you at?
Man, and the thing is, I think I have the Ravens defense on my fantasy, and I had like 17 points at the half. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, damn, it's dwindling down.
Right.
And I couldn't believe they was catching up.
It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy to see that happen. And hey, ladies and gentlemen, our buddy, Mr. Nathan Snell's a diehard Ravens fan. But after this game, I guarantee this was his response. Really? Feeling some type of way. My guy Nathan, I don't know if you saw it. He put on Facebook. He said, "I'm done with football after Washington, after Baltimore. I feel for you, buddy."
That was actually really sad, man. Yeah. I feel bad for old Nathan, man. That was pretty sad, man. Sean.
I don't know what
he made history.
Yeah.
28 points in the fourth quarter.
What can you say to that? This game was over. And all of a sudden, Tua, Waddle, these guys, Baltimore, where'd you go? Did you just quit after the third?
And that's exactly what it felt like, Sean. Did they just quit after the third quarter? And it was like, damn, the defense just tapped out.
They did.
Man.
They did. Y'all out here making Tua look like daggone Tom Brady out here.
Looking like,
come on, 469. Can somebody count that?
Making Waddle look like he the freaking top wide receiver in the league, man. He
right? Come on now.
I'm sorry, Ravens fans. I mean, but what do you think, Sean? Are the Ravens still contenders?
Look, Lamar went off. We know what Lamar can do. Lamar can't do everything, but Lamar can do what he needs to do. Anybody says he can't throw? Look at this stat line. 21 of 29, 318, 3 TDs, no interceptions, no sacks, ladies and gentlemen. So he could throw the ball. And then, just for stuff and giggles, he added an extra 9 carries for 119 yards in a TD.
That's very true.
What are we talking about? Can we get the MVP?
What more can he do? I think the defense, you're right. The defense just tapped out. They were non-existent.
Yeah.
They were literally non-existent. What more can Lamar do?
Can't do anything else. He can't do anything else. But look, we talked about the secondary, but look, they only had 1 sack. They only hit the quarterback, I think, like 4 times. You know what I mean? You can't give any NFL quarterback that much time. And we saw how it affected them. We absolutely did.
Yeah. I mean, but she said it. Lamar also been beast in the first 2 weeks. So it's nothing else Lamar can do. The defense just literally tapped out on him. Yeah. And he's right. Tua has been doing really good. I'm just like, damn, what a way to lose. Oh, man.
That was rough. That's one of the ones I was definitely keeping up with on my phone. Another one that I was keeping up with, the Jets came from behind to get a W.
Can you believe the Jets got a freaking W? Ladies and gentlemen, what a way to end the game, though. That was a crazy game, Sean.
Oh, my goodness, man. The fact that the Jets, who at one point were down 30-17, led by, and sorry, Nathan, this is not insult to injury, led by Joe Flacco, comes back.
To pull it off.
Come on now. Yo, shout out to him.
Like he on cloud 9 right about now, man.
Right. Hey, right there. And Delilah, you said it. He said, I got
this. I got this. And he did. He got it. They won the game. Shout out to the Jets. Jets, Jets. Shout out to the Jets, man, because that is awesome. All these teams who we didn't feel like were contenders, Sean. I mean, these first 2 weeks, any given team could win. I mean, I don't think people were going into this game thinking the Jets would win.
Oh, not at all.
But they did.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to say that people can assume whatever they want about this season, but you really can't, because this It's like an up and down any given Sunday situation. If the Giants can come out and punch the Titans in the mouth, if all these other Jets can win, Detroit can win. We're just the first two games, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. Come back, Sean. Come back.
Look, Janae, I don't know. Look, you want to see it?
Oh, Sean, you were really hurt. You were really hurt.
How do I travel 9 hours to see my team get their butts kicked?
Oh, Sean, it's okay. It's okay. It's gonna
rough
be all right.
Is what it was. To keep going with fantastic finishes, and I gotta send my heart out to our Falcons fans, Anthony Handy, Kyle Yacy. Y'all try to fly with your birds,
and it almost happened, but the bird ended up falling down. But you almost had it, man. What a way to try to come back in there, man. Oh, man. London is a beast, man. I am excited to see what London can do.
Absolutely.
What a rookie, man. What a rookie. He is a beast, ladies and gentlemen.
No, my man balled out. 8 catches, over 85 yards and a touchdown. This guy is worth the pick. He's absolutely worth it. Washington definitely wanted this guy, and I'm so happy for Atlanta. And I'm also happy for Mariota. 196 and a couple TDs. Now he threw a couple to the other team, but he looks like he's still working with it. He trying to prove something to somebody.
Absolutely. They were in the game, Sean. I was very proud of Atlanta just for sticking in it. Man, they got a team, they got a squad. I mean, they almost had it. That offense could have done it, but it almost doesn't count in this league.
Right?
now doesn't count in this league.
Now look, there was a familiar number in this game, a familiar score. At one point, the score was 28-3, like in the Super Bowl. But it didn't work out the same. They weren't able to get the job done.
They weren't able to get the job done, man. Bad for Atlanta. Sad. Atlanta, you always do this.
Hey, but look, he did better than Matty Ice, right?
He definitely did way better than Matty Ice. So shout out to Mariota. You still in this thing. Yeah. I mean, it's only week 2, ladies and gentlemen. So any given Sunday, man, it could all change.
Yeah. But look, this is to go to the other side of it. This is the Rams that we expected from a week ago. Stafford over 250 and 3 TDs. You know, the running game with Akers and Henderson both getting over 40 yards on the ground. Cooper Kupp doing Cooper Kupp things, over 10 catches, over 100 yards, 2 TDs. I mean, this is the Rams we expected to see in week 1. This is
the Rams that we needed to see.
Yeah.
And I also think that, maybe the first game was just we're a little rusted. We've had a lot of fun from, gloating off of our Super Bowl. But I definitely think that this was definitely the Rams that we wanted to see, that we needed to see to make sure that everything was copacetic. Because I don't know, Sean, I was a little worried week 1.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Hey, look, we know the competition. We know how you have hailed Buffalo and everything they're doing, but still you expect to see more. This is what we expect to see, but it's weird because they did almost let Atlanta come back.
They did.
So let's see. So pump your brakes, Rams fans. You ain't back in the Super Bowl yet. So we shall see. But right. But look, Janae, I got to go to your squad, your other squad, one of your other squads. We know you love Buffalo. We know what they're doing. They're playing tonight. We know about Dallas, got the dub. But the Raiders, and Janae, at one point it was 20-7 or 23-7. Why were the Raiders fans popping bottles in the other? What were you doing?
I don't understand, ladies and gentlemen, how you flub Renfro. I hope Renfro did not ride the bus.
Right.
I hope Renfro did not ride the bus, because at a time where you just need to get down, not let go of the ball. Do not fumble, because this is the time where we need to get this dub. You fumble and they score a touchdown. You fumble and they score, and game over. I thought the Raiders had a chance to do it, man. But as you can see, Sean, I thought wrong. I thought wrong.
Look, shout out to him, man. They had it. They took it to the very last play.
What an embarrassing game, Raiders.
How do you give up a 23-7 lead late in the game? And not only that, you still take they take it to overtime. Fine. Raiders, you have the ball. You have the ball. Renfro, I love you. You're on my fantasy team, but go down. Live for another play, Renfro. Come on. Come on now.
What a way to go out, man. Y'all know my dad is a diehard Raiders fan. He could barely talk to me, man. He was very upset. That was not a way to go down, man. Sean, that was hurtful.
That was rough.
That was hurtful. The Raiders are 0-2, and you know what that means? It makes it even harder for try to get back in this thing because everybody's getting a hot start, man. So Raiders, you better step it up, man. Not in your division. You do not want to go down far in your division.
Absolutely. And shout out to Delilah on the roundtable. I believe it was last week or maybe it was 2 weeks ago, talking about Carr and Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
Shouted out Devontae and everything, but she was the one who said this. Like the connection, I just don't see the Raiders making it happen. And with this start, hey, it's coming to fruition. So shout out to you, Delilah, because Las Vegas, you got to get it together, guys.
They got to. And the thing is, you saw a couple. The defense, like I said, it's another defense that just flubbed it up.
Yep.
And then to lose like that at the very end, Renfro just that fumble. Man, this close, Raiders, man. You almost did it, but I mean, like me and Sean been saying all show, almost does not count.
It absolutely does not count. Do you want to talk about the Chiefs real quick? They did get the W.
They got the W. Damn Chiefs, man.
Just had a feeling is all. Hey, shout out to you because I didn't see that. I thought the Raiders would come out the woodworks, but hey, Delilah staying right in that division. This was a big conference game, a big divisional game. Chiefs are 2-0. Chargers are 1-1. What do you think, Janae? Like the Chiefs are
going to be the Chiefs, man. Come on, man.
At the end of the day, yep.
They're going to be the Chiefs. Now, I don't think they were as hot as they were week 1.
Yeah.
But they're still, they're the Chiefs, man. Yeah. They're the damn Chiefs.
They still that way. They still, as long as they have Patrick Mahomes, they have Andy Reid, Eric Bieniemy, play calling. As long as they have their defense stepped up, they're going to get it done. And they can win games like this.
Yes.
That's key. These type of games where it looks like they're struggling and things aren't going the right way, they can pull it out at the end. Shout out to them, man, because, hey, up until the last 4 years, they've been in the AFC Championship. So until you can knock them off that throne, come holler at me, man, because the Chiefs are doing big
I know
things.
A whole bunch of teams that would love
to
get this just to the championship, man. Can I taste the championship, man?
Can I taste the playoffs?
Greedy. I ain't even greedy. Just give me the playoffs, man. Just give me the playoffs.
Wait, look. I don't even know if I can even handle that one, man. Because look,
playoffs. Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
You said it right.
After losing to Detroit, you just hope you can win a game.
Oh, exactly. Oh, hey, perfect. Don't know why people say the Chiefs are done. Come on now. How, right?
How?
They still got the pieces.
The plan, the way they play, the pieces that they got, I'm not worried about the Chiefs at all.
No, not at all. Not at all, ladies and gentlemen. But look, you saw it. You saw this weekend. It was filled with fantastic finishes and absolutely loved it. Some of them didn't like that daggone Dallas game, but it is what it is.
Don't be a hater.
It is what it is. But look, we're going to keep this thing moving right along. But real quick, we do have another show. It is called Let's Talk Football, the Round Table. Shout out to my guys, Nick, Delilah, and Anthony.
Let's
check
go.
This out. We'll be right back.
Let's
Yeah,
go!
buddy. Let's get it.
Shout out to the round table, man. They got a great show, and you need to tune in because you're definitely gonna miss out if you don't. Because these people, man, they know the game.
They come correct. Absolutely.
Correct.
Nick, Delilah, Anthony got segments like This Day in NFL History, College Spotlight, Rookie Spotlight, Nick's Picks, One Last Word. They will be on tomorrow night, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. Check them out. I know they got some good stuff for you, so definitely stay tuned for that. But we're going to keep this thing moving because there was a couple quick little surprises. I want to start with Pittsburgh. TJ Watt's out. They're already calling for Mitch to come out. You know, the Patriots got a W. I didn't see this coming at all.
Man. I mean, I guess we couldn't see it coming because we were just such a riding on a high from game one.
Yep.
But I mean, hey, the Steelers have been up and down for the last couple. So it's not like I wasn't expecting it. And New Orleans is not, New England is nothing to slump on. They're nothing to slump on. And at the end of the day, people claim they got one of the best coaches. So I don't feel that it should be a big surprise that they was able to pull this off. New England.
Mac Jones is still there. Bill Belichick is still there. We know about the coaches that left. We know about what happened a week ago when they lost to Miami.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, they're still a ball club that made it to the playoffs a year ago, and they're returning a lot of those guys. Aguilar had over 100. Harris balled down the ground. I mean, let's go. Don't sleep on these daggone Patriots now.
They was able to pull it off, and they was also able to use the running game. Harris was able to actually participate this week. So I feel like if they can continue to do what they wanted to do, they weren't trying to use Mac Jones as a Tom Brady, a thrower all the time.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to have to incorporate the running game, and I think it's going to be perfect if Harris can continue to be the workhorse on the field. I think that the Patriots should be excited about what they have.
Right. And look, again, early in the year, and we know about that AFC East, so they're going to have to keep pace with a surging Dolphins team, a solid Buffalo squad, and a Jets team that pulled out a victory.
Yes.
So, hey, shout out to New England because they got this W. But on the flip side, the Browns won. Now, we know about Baltimore, but Pittsburgh getting this loss, I guess, well, the Bengals lost too. So 3 out of the 4 AFC North teams lost.
Absolutely.
Should we be worried about Pittsburgh on this one, though?
I don't think. I think that time will tell. Time will tell. We're only at week 2. Me and you, we like to not, get too excited off what happens at the very beginning.
Yeah.
I think that Pittsburgh cannot play like they just did.
Yes.
But I feel like it is week 2. They're starting to get the kinks out, and hopefully I know a lot of Pittsburgh fans. I know they would be highly disappointed if it went down like that, but I'm not willing to say that that they're going to be great. Yeah. I right now I'm seeing what I've been seeing from them, inconsistent.
Yeah. And we're going to see. We're going to see what happens as the year progresses, but this was not a good look. Another game that was not a good look. It was 3-0 at the half, 3-3 early in the third. And the Saints and the Buccaneers, the Bucs and that defense showed up. But at the end of the day, everybody's talking about one thing. Brady got in Lattimore's face. Then Evans said, "My quarterback," and just came in. Lattimore, then Marcus May attacking, and we got a melee on the field. The Saints and the Bucs are brawling on the field. What did you think about that?
Man, all I seen was, I think Delilah wrote on the chat, "Fight on the field." I'm like, what field? I'm watching so many games. I'm confused about what field.
Right.
And I get over to the game and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Did Evans just run over there and throw immediate hands?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
And I don't think that he should have done all that. I mean, I think your team needs you more. I mean, obviously they still won the game, but you don't want to get ejected off the field.
There it is.
I think that he went a little bit too hard. Like you could stick up for him, but damn, you just went and like knocked the dude straight on the ground, and
they kept throwing balls. He kept going after him.
It got nasty.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. I mean, it's not a good look.
No, it's not. It's not. And it's funny because you can see there's a clip, I think, on like Instagram where they show the refs talking to Mike Evans. And he's like, "Look, it's Tom Brady. I got to defend him. You know what I mean? He brought me a ring. I got to fight for my quarterback."
Tom Brady can fight for himself, man. Tom Brady fights the ball.
Yes.
He don't need you to go fight, because now, look, like Delilah said, he's out next week. So right now, where it's crunch time and you need to be winning all your games and having all your players step up, they can't utilize you. So now from that split-second decision, because you got to go defend a grown man. Now you're not sitting out there making your cheddar. So it doesn't look good, man. You gotta control yourself, even if there's a fight going down, or even if something disrespectful. Let your quarterback do the speaking through the play.
Right, absolutely. And like you said, Tom ain't afraid of nobody. He'll go right up in dude's face, and he went up in dude's face.
Absolutely.
So but to Delilah's point, they play Green Bay next week. This is not a good look. Your best guy, Godwin, I don't know if he was out last week. I don't know if he's coming back. But if you're without Godwin and Evans,
game.
Yep. The best ability is availability. That it just wasn't good. It wasn't a smart move. It was not a smart move.
Not at all.
Yo, shout out to my guy Ben Cornett, came on yesterday. He came and said exactly the same thing, and I bet some Buccaneers fans just ate him up and, "Oh, you need to turn in your fanhood and turn in your jersey. You ain't a fan no more." And he's saying there, "Look, that we lost it for next game. What are we gonna say if we can't pass the ball next week?" You guys sometimes, I know the emotions get the best of us. I'm number one person that will tell you the emotions will get the best of me. But you gotta, sometimes let cooler heads prevail, man.
Absolutely, you gotta stay cool.
You do,
man. And it's possibly gonna show big this coming week.
Yeah,
it's possibly gonna be a big situation upcoming week, and you don't got one of your best, wide receivers out there because of this situation.
Oh yeah. And real quick, at the end of this, Jimmy G is back, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, Trey Lance goes down with, I believe, an ankle injury, and it's looking like his season might be over. So we want to send our prayers out to Trey Lance. You don't want to start the career like this. That's upsetting. But one person's misery is another person's potential shot at it.
Actually getting in. Jimmy G was able to do his thing.
Yeah.
Jimmy G got in the game. It's sad though about Trey, man. He's finally getting the opportunity. It's just week 2.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it's probably a surgery where he's going to be out for the season. I'm sad for him, man. I think that sucks.
It does, man. It does. There was such high hopes for this kid coming out. Everybody and their mom was sitting here saying, "Put Trey Lance in. Jimmy G's not the guy." And now I guess people have to backtrack on what they were saying, because Jimmy G's a proven vet, and he came in and he did what he needed to do. Got a big divisional win against a Seattle team that won a week ago. So hopefully Jimmy G can take him going forward, because and just Trey, sit back, get healthy. You'll be back in due time.
You're the number 1 pick, man. Don't forget that, man. You'll be back. You'll be back.
Oh, yeah.
And I also think, like we said, man, he could have stood to have one more year under Jimmy G, and Jimmy G's about to play, and he'll be still learning from him.
Oh,
So I think, as Jimmy G's now turn again, because actually they tried to get you out on the free market and nobody really wanted Jimmy G. So I'm hoping that this is his opportunity to show what he can really do, man.
Right. And look, today people need to stop sleeping on this man. This man took this team to a Super Bowl not just 3 years ago, and last year had them in a lead over the eventual Super Bowl champion Rams. What are we talking about in the NFC Championship?
Very true.
Don't sleep on these guys, okay? Don't sleep on them. Don't sleep on. But ladies and gentlemen, coming close to the end of the show, we appreciate you being here with us and commenting. But there's certain things that are custom on Let's Talk Football, and one of them is my girl Janae singing. So you know what this is.
That make me crazy. Does that make me crazy? Man, one of me and Sean's favorite segment of the show, where we probably have some ideas that come in our head that you may kind of think is a little crazy, but in our minds seem perfectly sane. So, Sean, go ahead and hit him with your first. Does that make me crazy?
Ladies and gentlemen, I normally don't talk against my guys that come from North Carolina, but I just see the writing on the wall. We talked about a game in Pittsburgh where this quarterback is getting his other chance, and Mitchell Trubisky is coming in and trying to make it happen. But after 2 weeks, he barely has been able to score. And 1 week they have 20 points, 23, and the next week they have 14 and barely get that. And it's just, but there's some guy that came from the University of Pittsburgh that they picked first. The only quarterback taken in the first round, Mr. Kenny Pickett. Ladies and gentlemen, does that make me crazy? Kenny Pickett will start by game 5 of this season for the Steelers.
That make me crazy. You know what, Sean? I do not disagree with you, man. The way they were shouting for that man during preseason,
right?
I would not be surprised, man. I don't think you're that crazy, man. I don't think you're that crazy.
A little tame.
That makes me crazy, Sean, that there is a team that's always doubted. No matter what they do, if they win, they shouldn't have won. If they lose, they suck. This team can never catch a freaking break. But I've been telling, my Let's Talk Football family, they called me delusional. They said I was not getting enough sleep because of my daughter. They said it wasn't possible. But I think my Cowboys are definitely going to win this division. Going through all the turmoil with Cooper Rush, the Cowboys will still win the NFC least, baby. Let's go. That make me crazy.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Be
Come on now.
very afraid.
Come on now.
Very afraid.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay. Better than Carson Wentz right now.
Oh, what? Don't start. Don't, Janae. Look, why? Janae, why you got? Why you gotta do this to me, Janae? Haven't I been through enough? All right.
We got y'all in 2 weeks. It's okay. It's okay.
Can't wait. Yo, I got one more for you. Ladies and gentlemen, we talked about a couple teams in the AFC South, the Titans, who were the number 1 seed a year ago, the Colts, who had a great running game. We know what they did. But there's some other teams that we really haven't talked about as much. And those two teams, the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars, both have been doing a little bit of something here and there. I talked about the Texans a week ago, and I'm going to go ahead and switch to that other team, the Jacksonville Jaguars, ladies and gentlemen. I've been telling a couple people here and there that I see a dark horse, and it's got a Jaguar on the side, and it's riding. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell it to you right here, right now. The Jacksonville Jaguars will make the playoffs this year.
That make me crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's go,
Sean.
Jacksonville.
Wow. I don't know, Sean. Now, that one I may think you a little bit crazy, man. All right. Well, if we're going all the way out there like that, there is a team that I would like to just
come on with it.
Talk about.
I know you, man. Come on.
Counted this team out because, you know, the fact that the matter is they mess up at the most horrible time.
Mm-hmm.
They get in their minds, they can't finish, and when they don't finish, they really flub up. The team that's called the Raiders, man.
Oh no.
I truly believe that the Raiders, not only will they come back, but I also think that they will make the playoffs because they just have the drive. They got the first woman, African-American woman president as the president right now. I think that they'll push through all adversity and be able to make it through and get to the playoffs. So I'm not counting out the Raiders. It's only 2 games. Get it together, and you can make it to the promised land. That make me crazy. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. Kyle said he's here.
What's up, Kyle?
He said, "Where them boys at?" It's our year. Oh wait.
Are you talking about our boys and not your boys?
Oh, ooh. Bang, bang. We'll make the playoffs.
You won't talk about it. The playoffs.
Come on with it.
Oh, dang, Nick.
Wow.
Nick, for real, Nick.
Talk about teams that are finished, Nick.
No faith, man. No faith.
Wow. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we're so glad you guys have stuck out here with us for the full show. We are coming close to the end of the show. And as you know, there is one segment that has been here since the very inception of the show. And it's called the Down and Dirty, baby.
Dirty, baby. Let's go, man.
Yeah, buddy. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that don't know, this is our chance where we can just talk about something that's on our mind. Maybe it's football, maybe it's not. A lot of times it just has to do with life or something that's going on in our head. I started a week ago, so I'm going to give this to the new mother, Miss Janae Struther. Come on with it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, man. My down and dirty, Sean, is that let's take some time to spend some time with your family, man.
Yep.
Let's take some time to spend some time with your family. During all this time, there's been a lot of chaos between work and just home life. But when's the last time you reached out to somebody in your family? Like, and it may be friends that are close enough to be you call family, but I feel like we're going through a season where we get so distracted with a whole bunch of stuff in our lives. Yeah. We forget that we really have family that loves us, that just wants to talk to us, and I'm talking to myself, man. My mom, she lives in Alexandria or Falls Church, and she wants me to go and visit. And I can't visit all the time because I'm so busy with everything else. But Lord knows, what would I do without my mom? I love my mom, and I want to make sure that she knows how much I love her. So I do need to start going out to spend more time with her at her house and hang out, and make her a priority, make family a priority. I really want people to take some time in this season to reach out to family that you haven't talked to before. Get up with them if you haven't seen them. A lot of times it's really sad. You really don't, you get up with the people, your family the most at funerals. You know what I'm saying? At sad occasions or it's got to be something big for you guys to be able to see each other. But you have the opportunity. Take the opportunity whenever you can to really just check in on them, see how they doing. Love on your family while you can, because I'm guaranteeing when they're not there, you'll think about all the times that you wish that you could. I wish I was talking and cuddling with my grandma right now. I love her so much and I miss her. But the thing is, I had my opportunity to spend with my grandma. Now, am I going to take that same opportunity to spend with my loved ones? Reach out to Sean, hang out with Sean and Kat. I want to be able to do this with my family because you never know how long we're all going to be here. So I'm going to make the most of it, and I want to make sure that my family knows how much I love them, man.
I love that. I can dig it.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. We got gifts. We got gifts.
Gifts
that are this color. Yeah, let's go.
Okay. All right, son. You're too hyped. Too hyped about this situation with giving my child paraphernalia that they're not allowed to wear. I understand. Go ahead.
Yo, I'm going to keep it real quick, real simple. Just got off the road from Michigan, 8.5, 9 hours. Life is like a road trip, okay? Long journey. At the beginning, it looks like it's so far away. Once you get to the end, you always want to go back and reflect and look. But a lot of what we miss out on, like a lot of what you're saying, basically piggybacking off what you're saying, is that middle. When we're in there, we're in times where we're so focused on the fact that, oh my God, I'm so tired. Oh, I still have 6, 7, 20, 30, 50 years. I still got this. I still got to work here. I still got to do it. Take a minute and appreciate where you're at. Take it in I'm not going to lie. This weekend was divided for me because on one side, my birthday's coming up. So I got a chance to watch football Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I loved it. But on the flip side, Janae, the work we've been putting in for Let's Talk Football. Yeah. As me being out there meant 2 of my shows didn't go on. And for me, it ate at me. Yeah. And there was times where I caught myself in my feelings kind of like, damn, I can't. I'm not going to be able to watch college. I'm not going to be able to watch pro. I'm not going to be able to get into these games. Even up till this show where I'm sitting here like, I don't have anything written down. I'm not, you know what I mean? And it's like, take a breath. You made it back from Michigan to here. You know what I mean? You look where you've been brought from. Look where we came from with Let's Talk Football in the church doing 5 seasons. You see what's under here?
That's
Season 5. I guarantee you nobody would have thought we would have got to this point. But when you do something that you love and you appreciate it and you appreciate the journey.
Absolutely.
Appreciate the journey, ladies and gentlemen, because like you said, you can't get certain things back once you get to that far down the line. You absolutely can't. So you don't want to be at a place at a funeral or at a homecoming or these situations like, dang, I wish I could have talked to you. I wish I could have been here. You don't want to do that. Take these opportunities right now. Because look, I can't say it enough. Tomorrow's not promised. Tomorrow is not promised. So do it today while you still got a chance.
That's it.
Dirty. Let's
That's
go.
It. That's down and dirty, baby.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Gentlemen,
come on now.
So much for tuning in for our show, man. Y'all the reason why we keep going. Y'all the reason why this show is so worth it. Man, we are super excited to bring you guys this show. So tune in every Monday, 6:30. If not 7 o'clock, sometimes we get started a little late, but we'll always keep you updated. But hey, we are so excited that you guys tuned in with us, man. And I love doing this with my boy Sean, man.
Yes.
I love doing this with my boy
Yo,
Sean.
I gotta shout out my girl real quick. I got to shout out my girl Janae because like I told you, I was driving back and there was different points where I was sitting here like, dang, I might not make it. I might not do it. At 6:30 on the dot, my girl said, you ready? And I said, oh, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Let's go.
And that's what it's all about, man. Take that time to be there for people, baby. And all y'all in the chat, Andrew up in this joint, Ben, Kyle, Delilah, Nick, Anthony, Nathan. Let's go.
We love y'all, man. We freaking love y'all. So tune in, please, next Monday, 6:30. Okay. We can't wait to talk football with you. And it's about to be a hell of a season. So you already know we could be talking about anything. So definitely tune in. Watch the games that's coming on tonight, y'all. It's going down.
Yeah. Definitely tune in on those. Real quick, Janae, who do you have tonight? So first, right now, Bills and Titans are on. Bills are up 10-7, obviously. And Vikings, Eagles, Vikings. That's just how it's going to go. Yo, let's go out on this one.
All right, Brody.
Let's get him. Shut us down.
I am Janae's brother.
I'm Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football. Next week, baby.
Oh, yeah.
everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I am Janae Strother.
I'm Sean Spencer.
Back.
We are back.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta go out and hold up.
Come on. Come on.
All right. I am Janae Strother.
I'm Sean Spencer.